Welcome back to News 18 this morning. A McCutcheon High School language and composition class is also getting a history lesson from a very special man.
News 18 this morning visits Alicia Spray's class, where students are getting the chance to brush up on their World War II knowledge, all while honoring our nation's heroes. The welcome for this hero was warm.
This is quite an honor for me.
World War II veteran Wayne Marvinick made a special visit to Alicia Spray's language and composition class at McCutcheon High School. He didn't give them an English lesson, though. Instead, this hero taught the students something a little different. He taught them a lesson on World War II.
When Dana said, "I'm going to take you over to McCutcheon High School," I said, "Boy, I used to go by there all the time. It's a lovely high school." And it was such a wonderful thing for me to be here. I just can't tell you how nice it was.
And it was all part of a lesson outside of a textbook that Spray is teaching her students.
I kind of have a passion for service and giving back to the community, and I want the kids to have that as well. And so they had to identify a community need, and actually several groups identified our veterans as a group that they wanted to target.
And that's when the idea to bring in Marvinick came about. During his visit, he shared some of his experiences while serving in the Navy and reflected on his recent trip aboard Lafayette's honor flight to Washington, D.C.
By going through the Panama Canal in World War II, you saved countless number of days to get over to the Pacific.
And he even sang the students a short song.
You will sit and watch the moon rise over Cleta and see the sun go down on Galway Bay.
Hearing this veteran's experience was especially special for McCutcheon senior Kiara Aparicio. After she graduates in May, she'll begin a new chapter serving in the U.S. Army. She was also recently selected to be the first high school student in the area to board next month's honor flight to our nation's capital.
It's important to them because they've been through it. This is like celebrating them, and I think that's so cool. I get to be a part of that, and that my whole class gets to be a part of that.
For them, it brings history to life. They've learned about a lot of these things, but through a textbook or through a video clip here and there, and to actually get to speak with someone who lived it, has lived this history that they read about. It's amazing.
Spray's class has raised about $1,200 for this year's honor flight. About 90 World War II and Korean War veterans will board next month's flight to Washington, D.C. That's happening on Monday, the 27th.
News 18 will be on that flight again this year, and we'll be reporting from our nation's capital.